Good morning, class 9. Today we shall be discussing about animal tissue. On the basis of the functions performed by the animals, animal tissues are of four types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and nervous tissue. Let's study about epithelial tissues first. Just as in case of plants, they were having an outer protective covering of epidermis. Similarly, in case of animals, the covering or protective tissues is called the epithelial tissue. Epithelium covers most organs and cavities within the body. It also forms a barrier to keep different body systems separate. Since the epithelial tissue has to provide protection, therefore, these cells are tightly packed and they form a continuous sheet. All epithelium is usually separated from the underlying tissue by an extracellular fibrous basement membrane. Basement membrane, it actually separates one epithelial tissue from the other, as well as it also provides nutrients and blood supply to the overlying epithelial tissue. Functions of epithelial tissue. It forms a barrier to keep different body systems separate. It also provides protection to body from injuries and other damages. It also regulates the exchange of materials between the body and the external environment and also between different parts of the body. The skin, the lining of the mouth, the lining of blood vessels, lung alveoli, and kidney tubules are all made of epithelial tissue. Classification of epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue is broadly classified into three categories: squamous epithelium, which in turn is divided into two subcategories: simple squamous and stratified squamous epithelium. Next one is columnar epithelium, and third one is cuboidal epithelium. Simple squamous epithelium. As the name goes, the cells, they are extremely thin and flat and form a delicate lining. The lining of esophagus and the mouth are covered with this type of squamous epithelium. This is the diagrammatic representation. As you can see that the cells, they are flat and thin. Stratified squamous epithelium. The word stratified means many layered. The cells are arranged in many layers to prevent wear and tear. Since they are arranged in a pattern of layers, the epithelium is called stratified squamous. The skin which protects the body is made up of squamous epithelium. Columnar epithelium. The columnar, meaning pillar-like epithelium, it facilitates the movement across the epithelial barrier. Since the cells are tall and they are pillar-like in structure, they are present where absorption and secretion occur. As in the inner lining of the intestine, tall epithelial cells are present. In the respiratory tract, the columnar epithelial cells also has cilia, which are hair-like projections on the outer surfaces of epithelial cells. These cilia can move and their movement pushes the mucus forward to clear it. This type of epithelium is thus ciliated columnar epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium. As the name suggests, cuboidal epithelium means with cube-shaped cells. They forms the lining of kidney tubules and ducts of salivary glands where it provides mechanical support. Epithelial cells, they often acquire additional specialization as gland cells, which can secrete substances at the epithelial surface. Sometimes a portion of the epithelial tissue also folds inward and a multicellular gland is formed. This is named as glandular epithelium.